Well, guys, it's time for another Calm Gamer review. And today we're going to talk about Metroid Fusion, a basically the fourth Metroid game in the series. In this game, Samus gets her suit infected by an X-parasite. And in order to save her life from this X-parasite, the doctors remove her suit surgically from her because it's been basically embedded into her. And what happens is, well, she finds out that the space station she was at before is now being infiltrated by the X-parasite. Yeah. So, the entire game is on the space station, but there are different areas. Some areas you can't go into because it's too hot. Some areas you can't go into because it's too cold. With you being the reason why, because in order to save Samus's life, they give her a vaccine from the baby Metroid who sacrificed itself to save Samus. So it saved her twice. And that's pretty cool. So now, Samus is going back. And there are two instances in the game where you have to get to a certain spot in time. Once when the boiler is starting to overheat, which if it does, it explodes, well, the space station explodes. Then the second time when you actually set the space station into SR-388. By the way, that's where she found the X-parasite, was SR-388. So, along the way, you fight bosses, even encounter a look-alike of Samus, which you fight at the end. Oh, and by the way, you have this computer that sounds like Adam, or reminds of Adam, really, but still. Anyway, once you beat her, you can face the Omega Metroid. Oh, and you also get to face Ridley for the 100th time. But this time, he is X-Parasite Ridley. And then you face off against your X-Parasite self, or SAS as they call it. And then you face off against Omega Metroid. Oh, and you don't even get to save the animals you actually could rescue in a Super Metroid. Pretty cool. And they actually help you escape. I gotta admit, Metroid Fusion was great. Next up, we're going to talk about the trilogy that changed Metroid. And then we're also going to eventually talk about the newest game, Metroid Dread. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on the next video.